Oop, I gotta turn that off. All right. Well, guys, since I'm sitting here, and like I said, I've been trying little by little clean my area up here so I can do other things with this channel. My little studio here is swamped. And every little thing I do, I make more space, and I can maneuver in here and set up what I want to do a little bit farther down the road here. But this is something different. I purchased this off Ringside. And of course, the price originally was, I forget what it was, 25 bucks. It's dropped since then. It might have even been 30. But I guess after the initial phase of people diving for it or buying it, drowned it out pretty quickly. The price dropped, and I think I got this for $15 on one of their sales. I haven't been back on their site since then, so I can't tell you what it is now. But of course, it's the Elite collection of title belts that they've released over the years. And these were two of the most exclusive and hard to find figures. They were the most collectible in some cases, like that hardcore title was for a exclusive Kane. Of course, that was the Rated R Superstars belt for his first reign. This was the first draft tag team title of Raw and SmackDown, and they only came with one figure, and that was Big Show. And then, of course, this was with Nash. I can't remember what series, but of course, I guess they watched on eBay and Amazon and noticed what these title belts were selling for. And they decided to re-release them so they could get back in make more money of the title game, which kind of pissed me off because now that devalued all those figures. Because really, a lot of those figures, yes, they were very good figures, but what made them special was the belts, because the belt never came with anything ever again. So if you didn't get that figure, you were up the creek without a paddle, so to speak. And everybody wanted these titles. And then when these were released, I was scouring the internet for specifically this. This was not in my collection. And that was the old Eagle Wing title that Mick Foley took, heavyweight title, and turned it into the hardcore title back in the day. And I was going to buy one. And it was like 20 or 30 bucks. So luckily that did save me 20 or 30 bucks. Now, of course, this will just go into my belt collection. One day I'll make a video for my entire belt collection. I'm still waiting on a certain piece to come. I don't want to say what it is. I can't find one yet. But the next one, was a very sought after and hot title. Still is to this day. You'll find this for 20, if not some. I've seen some for 40 bucks online. Yes, that's the Rated R Superstars belt. That's what he turned it into when he took John Cena's belt back in the day, and that was still pretty cool. But after that, I was so sick of this title after Cena got it back, and they kept hanging on to that title forever and ever. And it was anybody who won it after that and knew that was John Cena's title. It was so old, and I'm glad they got rid of it, but the new titles are just ugly. But this was Edge's title from back in the day. Came only with that ringside exclusive figure. And I do already have one of those, but now I have a double. Like I said, I'm going to post this video and people are going to ask me for them. That's how popular these belts are. And it pissed me off with this one too, is I was buying these tag team belts loosely for my collection. And I know I already have both, but these are actually clean. This is, like I said, the Raw tag team titles from the very first draft back in the day in what, 2001. They lasted for a few years, and they're sought after, this title, because one, they were rare, they were only around for a while, and this was strictly for the Raw brand. And of course, this was its counterpart on the Blue brand, which was SmackDown. It was basically, when I was searching for these, because they were supposed to be identical. The planet here is obviously bigger there, and on these SmackDown titles, it's only like half the planet, and it's bigger. So I always thought there was something wrong with these titles. But these are the Red and Blue brands tag team titles, what they looked like back in the day. And of course, I do have the matching titles somewhere for the set. It's in my drawer over here. And of course, the NWO big gold belt That's one of my favorite belts. I'm not talking about with the spray paint on it, but one of my favorite belts of all time. The lineage and the history behind this title belt. And you're never going to get that with WWE belts because they only last a few years now. I mean, everybody and their mother won this belt back in the day for 40, 50 years. You name it, they won it. Harley Race, Rick Rude, Sting, Flair, I think Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Vader, Hogan, Savage, Nash. I mean, I could go on forever. But that was even the old lineage. I'm trying to think of the really older guys. I already said Harley Race, but this was as you can see, it's the only belt I own. It's up there on the shelf. When I say I love that title, I love that title. I own one. So, of course, that's the classic NWO title. Next is something different here. These are the belts for the new Ring of Honor figures. It's 2-pack, so there's doubles of everyone in there. So maybe I'll do a giveaway somewhere down the line for the duplicates, or I'll just hang on to them because I'm sure at some point they're going to be worth some money. But let me open them up here. And like I said, this is for the Ring of Honor toy line. I have the Jay Lethal. I was going to buy the Briscoes. They're actually like probably $10 now last time I saw them on eBay. I was even going to support them and buy their ring, but I still haven't done that. I know they have the Young Bucks out now. I believe there's a Marty Scurll. They do have more figures. There's Michael Egan. Like I said, I'd have to look them up. But I was going to support Ring of Honor, but Ring of Honor is getting my money, trust me. They just got me for another front row seat at in April here, back in Lakeland at the Civic Center. So I do support them one way or another. But let me get into these titles now. And when I mean these belts are going to be worth something one day is because these belts are now non-existent. They did release recently a new line of belts. Cody started it off with his new championship belt that he recently lost to Dalton Castle. But this is the old Ring of Honor heavyweight title. Beautiful title. I'm trying not to get that shine so you can pick up these. It says Ring of Honor there in the first plate. I'm trying to not get it blurred. I can't make out what's on the second one. It looks like two dudes wrestling. But that's the chest plate. It's beautiful. Like I said, that's the heavyweight title. These are available on eBay or Amazon, and they're not expensive. So if you want these, like I said, if you're a belt whore like me, you can go out and get them. This is a newer set. They do have an older set. And I did not find those when I was looking for these, so those must already be off the market and hard to find. I do have this one and the older one, but this is the new one. Newer one. This is the Ring of Honor TV title. They don't have this anymore either, so of course this is now an old title. What's that saying on the side? Of course, just Ring of Honor right there. And it's two dudes grappling. And the TV title is actually probably more hotter. Well, it was. I'm not going to say anymore. It was probably hotter in Ring of Honor than the actual heavyweight title. But Cody has certainly elevated it. And I'm glad Dalton Castle's got to run with it right now, but I don't know that I like what they're doing with his character. Okay, and these are the tag team titles. Now, of course, I'm not really, the rubber on these is a very good grade, high grade. You don't see this type of quality. I should have said that a while ago with the WWE belts. Yes, that is a clip-on end there. Same thing here. It's Ring of Honor. I don't know what that is on the second plate. It looks like a guy flexing. That's what it is if you can see it. But these are the tag team titles. And like I said, I don't think these exist anymore either. So these are off the market. Like I said, so if you're interested in collecting these, like most people are, they like belts, I would go online and pick these up while they're still online and available. That's it for now, guys. I just wanted to show off my recent belt pickups. I'm going to go and add all of these now to the collection, and one day I'll make a video of those. Like I said, I'm waiting for a new belt to come out. Actually, I'm probably waiting for two now. If you go to my Instagram page, there is now the new Alundra Blaze figure coming out, and she has the very old school women's title. when it was very small and pink coming out. So and that's not like the old women's title that has been released with prior figures. So it's a new title. A new title to go find and collect. Oh, geez, where's that Tyler Bate figure? But I'd have to do a figure review too. But anyways, that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Tell me what you think, what you like. Hit like, subscribe, hit the notification button, all that good stuff. And I will catch you the next time. Mad Viking out.